Oh man, thank you to UCLA. Penn State finally gets a humiliating loss. They get exposed against UCLA, a team that was winless, had no offense, literally has like 20 fans in the stadium. Go watch the game that just happened. They literally have like 100 fans there. There was no one at the game. And they managed to somehow lose to UCLA. Penn State finally gets exposed. Finally. We've been hearing for years about how, this is the year. They're beating Ohio State. They're making the playoffs. Made the playoffs last year, but that's just was an expanded playoff. Finally going to win a big game. No. They can't do any of that still. And not only that, but despite how much hype they got this year, preseason, top 5 team, they can't beat anyone that matters. They literally took a fat L to UCLA. So thank you, UCLA. You finally shut up these idiots who keep telling us Penn State's good when they're not. In fact, they're worse than normal this year. Past Penn State teams would not have lost to UCLA. UCLA is awful. So thank you for finally shutting them up. I don't hear about that anymore. No more talk about Penn State for at least the rest of this year. But hopefully next year too. Yes, even Taco's happy about that. Also, Texas, you got humiliated as well. That's pretty funny. Arch Manning is just a complete disaster. I don't know how this dude got so bad between last year and this year. He kind of reminds me of Jeremy Johnson from about 10 years ago, if I remember that guy. He was a guy who came in for a few games as a backup for Auburn in 2014 when Nate Marshall got hurt. And he was really good. And next year he was the main guy, the starter, and he was awful. That's what Arch Manning is. Somehow, as a backup he's good, as a starter he's awful. That's just what Arch Manning is, apparently. They took a big fat L to Florida, the team that had no offense. DJ Lively was terrible. Couldn't move the ball. And you lost to them. So, yeah, 2 top 10 teams exposed. Hopefully we won't hear about them the rest of the year. They both have 2 losses now, so shouldn't have to, hear from their fan bases anymore. So that's nice. Alabama gets a close win for Vanderbilt. Props to them. That was a tough-fought game after, the big win last week. So props to Alabama. Virginia and Louisville just finished up as well. Virginia wins in overtime. Epic game there. A huge win for Virginia, man. They're not getting enough credit. They're a good team. But yeah, great 3:30 slot. A lot of exciting games. Credit to UCLA. Credit to Florida. Credit to Alabama. Credit to Virginia. They all got big wins. What a time slot.